action has an equal and opposite reaction. Newton's third law of motion, the most famous of Newton's laws. Everyone knows it, but not everyone understands it correctly. Let's see if you do. Now let's say there is an apple which is kept on the table. Now what are the forces acting on the apple? The first would be the weight of the apple acting downwards. Now why is this apple not falling down? Because there is a normal reaction exerted by the table on the apple in the upward direction. Now because the apple is in equilibrium, the weight will be equal to the normal reaction. The two forces are also opposite to each other. Can I say that these two forces make up the action-reaction pair? And this is the common misconception. These two forces are equal in magnitude, they are also opposite to each other, but they are not an action-reaction pair. And this is for two reasons. Number one, the action-reaction pair does not act on the same object. If I apply a force on you, the reaction would be that you apply a force on me. Now in this case, both the weight and the normal reaction are acting on the same object, which is the apple. So these are not an action-reaction pair. Also, the action-reaction pair are mutual between two bodies. So like I said, if I apply a force on you, then the reaction would be that you apply a force on me. Now let's say in this case, the apple is kept on the table. Now what is the weight? The weight is the gravitational force exerted by the earth on the apple. So its reaction would be the force exerted by the apple on the earth. Which means that these two forces are going to make up the action-reaction pair. And yes, a force is exerted by the apple on the earth, but the earth is so massive that it doesn't have much impact. But these two are going to make the action-reaction pair. Also, if we talk about the interaction between the apple and the table, then the apple is applying a normal force on the table in the downward direction, and the reaction of that force is that the table is applying a normal force on the apple in the upward direction. So these also make up the action-reaction pair. So I hope now you completely understand Newton's third law of motion, and to check your understanding, can you answer this question? Now a man is applying a force of 20 Newton on a block kept against a wall. The question is, what is the force exerted by the man on the wall? Comment your answers below.